You can see here that I've drawn a line. This is going to be our center line where we're going to make little horizontal stitches. So to start, we're going to come up from the back to the front on the right-hand side of that line. And then we're going to take a little stitch on that drawn line there. And the next stitch we're going to make is on the other side of the line. So here's the line, here's one side, and I'm just going to take a stitch just like that and go right to the other side. So that makes the first stitch. Now you're going to go and take your needle, and I'm using the back of my needle, and if I pull this thread down a little bit, you can see this little X right here. I'm going to take the back of my needle and I'm going to go through the X, and it's going to start a little braid. And then I'm going to take the same stitch again just below the previous one, right across, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to weave through this X here, so you can see that. And then I'm going to take my needle through, and I'm going to do the same thing again. We're going to go straight across. You're always starting, if you're left-handed, you're always going to be starting on the left-hand side. You can stitch them close together. You can stitch them far apart. And that is all there is to it. So I'm just going to make a few more stitches here. So you can see, I'll spread it apart just a little bit more. And there, and then I'll make another one going here, and then I'm going to weave it through, and that's how you make the VanDyke stitch. So let me show you how to do it right-handed. Keep in mind that I am left-handed and it's gonna not look that great, but I can at least show you how it's done. So if you're right-handed, you're gonna come up on the left-hand side of that line that we drew, and then you're gonna go across and you're going to take a stitch through that little center line like that, just like that. And then you're going to take another stitch across on the other side of the line. Just like that. Okay, and you see the little X there? You can kind of see it right there. That's where you're going to take the back of your needle and you're going to go through that little X. And that's how the braid starts. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go across from one side to the next. So if you're right-handed, you'll always be starting on the right. You're going to weave through that little X. And you're going to start again. You can do them close together, far apart, whatever you like. You can kind of see the braid happening here. And that's how you do the VanDyke stitch, right-handed. Doesn't look all that great, but I think you can kind of see how to do the stitch. There you go.